good afternoon, and welcome to a very rainy island of Fuerteventura. A place that this time of year, being May, you'd think could be sunny and glorious and lovely, and it's wet. Yeah. And the challenge today, see what mischief we can get up to in the Skyliner. Last time we did a tour around the island in the VDL, the 148, and that went horribly. 163 crashes, I think it was, up on the twisty road to Fuerteventura. But this time, Skyliner time, and we will see if we can pick up a long journey and take this thing around the island. It is looking rather nice, mind you. If you're watching this on YouTube then, and you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. Tourist bus going out on the channel every other Saturday. On the opposite Saturday is something from Flight. On a Monday, though, we have something from OMSI. On a Wednesday, Train Sim. And on a Friday is the sister game to this, Firm Bus, as well as some content on Sundays. And some other stuff during the week when there is stuff to go during the week. So let's get inside out of this rain and see if we can find a route to do without walking into the wall. There we are. And the rain instantly stops and you can't hear it from in here. Right, go to the photocopier. New order zones. We're on a long trip. Trip large from La Pared to Llanos de la Concepcion. That's 9 o'clock at night though, so that's going to be dark. What else we got? Trip medium, trip large. 5 o'clock. That's going to get dark as well. There are no trips that are early in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning from Coroleco to Costa Calma. That could do it. Hi Gav Jam and hi Wines and Spirits. So yeah, Coroleco. If we know the road up to Coroleco and down to Costa Calma. What else is there though? We'll leave that as a possibility. Medium, short, large. Coroleco to Costa Calma, 8 o'clock in the morning. That might be better actually, because early morning and all that is quite nice. Yeah, we'll do that one. Coroleco to Costa Calma, and it's going to be me, and we're going to be doing it in the thing that's parked out the front there. The Skyliner that's 75% good, or 25% damaged, depending on how you want to look at it. And so, when is that going? Trip large, Colorado Costa Calma. That's going on the 10th of May. Hi, John. So we've got to make sure it doesn't actually put us forward. Anything in between. Right, yeah, 10th of May. So 7:15 in the morning. That's saying Puerto del Rosario is Costa Calma. I thought it was Coroleco. I'm confused.com. Data volume's used up. What do we use to connect on Flight Sim? We use two different products. Hi Dylan. We use Sim Toolkit Pro and X-Flight Server, which if there's a mod in chat, they can actually bring the links up for those, and I can't tap out with this game. Right then, so on board the Skyliner. Hi Morgan, which I'm guessing you've all seen before, and it stopped raining. Yay! In the lovely Sims and Stuff livery as well, with a bit of Spanish and English going on. You won't be on the right day now. Friday the 10th. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, ignore you. For how long? I can't run your buses, it's too clean. Yeah, well, I did think that actually. I think the rain must have cleaned it, but it does look very clean. I did go and paint it before I started this stream, because it wasn't in painted. But that's very clean. I'm going to have to retake a screenshot. So I took a screenshot for the thumbnail when it was raining. But I'll retake that now. Right, let's jump on board then and make our way up to Coroleco. I'm very short. Oh, that's the view. There we go. Right. So will it start now? paint skin is very nice. It is indeed. Should really do something with those. I love the noise of this thing. Right, so destination display on. It's one. Is it that one? That one. Okay, so Wi-Fi on, kitchen clearance on, restroom clearance on, reading lights on, passenger light downstairs on, passenger light upstairs on, driver monitor off because it annoys me, passenger monitor on, air conditioning on. 24 degrees? Who needs to be that hot? Why is it going... Okay, why are we going up in half a degree increments now? Why have we got 20.2 degrees as an option? Oh, don't look the other way. Right, so that's on, that's fine. In the forwardy gear. Thing with the off. And make our way, hopefully. You stay there. Now, I've noticed when I drove this to get it painted, I've noticed it's a lot slower on accelerating now. And no, it's not that I've left the parking brake on. I haven't left the parking brake. No, I haven't left the parking brake on. Which I think is fantastic. Oh, that was a thing. Hello, Sticklebud. It used to be 20.5, 21. I know. 20.2, 20.7. It's bizarre, isn't it? They have changed it. I've noticed that. Perhaps it's in something I should have read to notify me of what changes are coming up. But, you know, grab your guidebook to crashing. Well, I haven't looked at the route yet. We'll look at the route. That game audio can go a bit higher, can't it? I'll look at the route when we pick up our passengers. So I don't know whereabouts it's going to take us, but it's a large trip. So it should be a couple of hours. And we've got AI. Oh, crap. Because that's always going to end well. Yeah, it's definitely accelerating slower. And we're getting that gear change that you can actually sense. I like that. Right, round about. And then make our way to Coraleco. Right, so 183 crashes to beat. No, we don't want to be crashing that many. We've hit one sign already. So at least it's early in the morning. We're not going to get... well, it finishes at 3 o'clock, I think it said, the route, didn't it? So it's not going to get dark. So it looks like we're coming back here, because that line... So it looks like we're coming back through the airport. So we've got an airport pickup somewhere on the route. Oh, that's some braking. So yeah, this is the stream that I had planned on doing on Saturday. So streams are a bit all over the place. Today should have been bus mechanic. And yesterday should have been the house flipper thing. But because I've had one of the worst weeks of my life, I changing things around a bit. So we will catch up. We will get some house flipper in. We'll do some bus mechanic. So I do plan on having a couple of days over the next week where I will do some early morning streams. So we'll try and fit them in. I think that's what we're going to do with OMSI on Monday, because we're flying on Monday, the majority of the day being bank holiday. So it'll be about a 7-hour stream on Monday. Might do OMSI Monday morning, and then take a break, and then come back and fly in the afternoon. So I might do something tomorrow morning. We'll see. Plenty of stuff still to stream. I don't know yet You can't do Omsy Monday. Oh yeah, you did say that. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. Yes, won't do Omsy Monday. Possibly Tuesday then. Then I might have stuff to do. Wheels. Uh-oh, speeding. We'll sort something. I'll maybe do something else Monday morning then. What was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought now. The early morning. Yes, tomorrow morning I might do something. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, all of this is irrelevant because you're watching this at some point in June. I think so. Mid-June. I don't know. You're watching this when you're watching this. It could be December. It could be January. It could be October. It could be all of the months. I don't know when you're watching it. You obviously do because you're watching it. Yes, flight Monday. Oh, that was grounding out. I should really try. I've never actually used the lift buttony air thing on any excuse me, on any of these coaches to lift the thing. You know, the thing. I've never done any of that. Ow! Oh, technically that's not a crash, is it? That's poor design of the coach. You know, you're driving a coach on these roads that's going to do this this trip. You'd think it'd be, you know, you jack the suspension up a bit. You just done your golf round. Yeah, don't let us know. I did mine at 9 o'clock this morning. Holy moly. You keep the lift things on, buttons on my side panel far. Yeah, I do keep looking at those. It still counts. The coach is coming into contact with something. You're evil. Hi, Sam. Yeah, I do keep looking at the farm sim controller, but the problem is I've got nowhere to put it. If I'm not working in June, then I am going to completely rip this room out. Have a day of not streaming. I know. And then rejiggle the whole room. Your score was pretty good. Well, as long as it wasn't better than mine. It is a bit big. Saying nothing. Alright, stop telling us. I don't want to know what your golf score is or anything remotely about it until I look at the leaderboard. It's a brilliant course, actually. Right, so making my way down these roads. A place where I'm actually determined to get to next year. Even if it's just for a weekend. I want to come back to Fuerteventura. A Steve Chester stream is not the same or complete without a crash. Well, some of them don't have them. They're counting how many times the coach comes into contact with something. The other day no, last time he streamed this was 183. He may have brought a hat and a shirt now, so I've no money left in Golf 19. We need an IRL driving. Yeah, I've been up this road. I've said this story a few times, haven't I? It's awesome. Yeah, I'm determined to have a holiday next year. The last 12 months of me have been pretty bad. So I need something to look forward to. I am looking forward to the Sims and Stuff meet-up in October. That's going to be great. I'll try and arrange to get a couple of the yobbos down here or around here for a bit of a barbecue in September if we can. Yeah, everywhere will be packed. Thing is, I've got the advantage that I haven't got to go in the school season though, so I can go when the kids are at school. So I can go anytime. Yeah, I do. I've been to the island twice and absolutely love it. Hopefully we're still playing the game then. You never know, the bus might be out by then. Right. Into Corraleto we come. Minimum 40% off. Cool. Well, yeah, I still do plan on going out to TML when I'm able to. Hopefully that will be September time. And meet everybody out there. Certainly be nice to go out there before Christmas. And then find out what's happening on the bus. Be really cool. Right, here's our first stop. At the water park. Which I never actually went to. It was always busy. And the person I was on holiday with didn't do water parks. Okay, you getting on? Oh yes you are, just slowly. Is that it? 2 people. Why are they stood inside the... Is she trapped? Why are they inside the plant? It's like, I can't... Oh, hello. Where the hell did she... It was Superman. We've got... She just launched skywards. Hi, NT. You're going to Tenerife in December over Christmas for 2 weeks. Oh, that'd be awesome. Costa della Coventria. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Why are we going right out of here? I don't think we've ever gone right out of here. Okay. Oh, is it taking me back? Oh, I think I'm going back towards the airport. Yeah, that's going to be a brilliant weekend away. We're probably going to start at Birmingham Airport, then go to Cosford, then back to Coventry on the Saturday. On the Sunday, be the Coventry Transport Museum, followed by maybe a bit of Sunday lunch somewhere. That's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to that weekend. I think 5 of us now confirmed, which is awesome. It's third world, but I hear good things. Yeah, I'd like to go somewhere sunny next year. America's definitely on my list because it's something a place I've been talking about going for a long time, and I think I should. With what's going on currently, should honour a promise. But anyway, I remember going past this hotel complex when I was there last. These are all being built, and it was surprising that there's between the airport and Corraleco, there's on a roundabout. There's like an abandoned... It looked like a village. I'm thinking it was going to be either a hotel complex or some shops. But there's like a year gap between where I went the first time and when I went the second time. Nothing had happened. So it's just these shells of buildings. Chatting to one of the locals that you've got to... In order to claim the land, you've got to build a shell of a building or something. Once that shell of the building's up, it's your land, it's your property. You can then basically just leave it. So there was this just weird complex on one of the roundabouts on this main road that just these shells of buildings. Hopefully we can get to Whitby this year for our anniversary, September time. I think by September, I think things will ease off a bit in the UK. And yeah, I just want to go to America. just because, yeah, I'd love to do the Amtrak thing, but I'd be happy just going somewhere, even if it's just for, San Francisco for a week, and just do the whole sightseeing thing and then come home again, just to, a tick to go, right, I've done that. But obviously next year is going to be really interesting from a travel perspective, because everyone's going to be travelling or wanting to be travelling, and I just hope we don't get this second wave of the dreaded, after everyone then just gets so fed up with being at home, which personally I haven't, and it spreads again. So hopefully by the time you're watching this on YouTube, things are doing well. Your school is expecting not all years to go back in September. Yeah, they've got to think that far ahead. When we did the Long Island Railroad, we were like, yeah, I've been looking at some of the Amtrak stuff, but I'd love to do like the California Zephyr, and just spending a couple of days or a day on a train by myself, I think would be brilliant. But I have done like holidays on my own, which are okay, but I don't know how I'd be with travelling abroad. I haven't done abroad on my own. I've done UK holidays on my own, which is fine, but I don't know how I'd be travelling abroad on my own. Yeah, Sacramento is nice. People keep telling me to go there for museums. Yeah, again, I don't want to do, Disney doesn't interest me. New York doesn't interest me. Vegas is somewhere that I'd love to go just to say I've been, but I'd happily go for a day and then get out again. Again, one of those places to go, yeah, I've been to Vegas. And you're back at work next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear. I might be back at work on the 1st of June. Hopefully I'll hear something next week, or I'm expecting my wage slip from work, or furlough slip, and I may have some correspondence in that. If that's the case, I've got another week off basically, but I think I'll be working from home if I do go back. So what I've said then is, because I'm really going to miss these afternoon streams, is that if I'm working from home, then I could do some cheeky hour streams. So take my lunch break and see what we can stream for an hour. So do an exactly 1 hour stream. So we'll, which could be a bit of fun. And I'll get an hour countdown timer in like the bottom left of the screen, and we'll play a game for exactly an hour. I think that could be quite amusing. Daytona is amazing. Beaches, racing, bikes, a lot. Yeah, I don't want to do the touristy thing. If anybody follows, anyone's into trains and follows Jeff Marshall on YouTube, he posted recently a trip he did 10 years ago, where he visited every state, or every one of the 48 states in the USA, but looking for places that shared the name of London Underground stops. And it took him 10 weeks, I think it was. That was absolutely amazing. Exactly. So yeah, that's why I'm going to do it in my lunch break. So technically I'll get a lunch hour, so I could just sneakily come up here before my lunch break starts, get ready for the stream, and then literally as soon as I start my lunch break, run upstairs, press the go on the stream button, stream something for an hour, and then finish and go carry on working. Yeah, it's a brilliant documentary. So something like that, and some of the places he went just looks brilliant. To go off the beaten track and just go to, the flyover states. So go to Middle America. Well, yeah, the main 48 states, excluding Hawaii and obviously Alaska. He said it, not me. because you couldn't drive up to Alaska without going through Canada, and obviously driving to Hawaii is a bit difficult. Oh, see, the coach got dirty now. Oh, they are getting off. I was thinking, was anybody getting on or off here? One person got off. I love that noise. Right, onward. So yes, that's you know, the plan was to go this year to America with Gaz. Didn't happen. Plan was to go to Germany, which I'm still determined to do. Yeah, all that bus from one passenger. Surprised actually, we've got, you know, America would be great, wouldn't it, for a coach sim. I've only just realised this because you've got Greyhound buses in the States. Imagine doing like the long distance coach journey. Imagine like TML doing an American coach game. You just got a 39-foot putt. I got a 20-odd foot, but that's good going, Larwood. Don't tell us what your score was though. Alright, back towards the airport then. We had a feeling we were going to come here. Hi Trent. American coach sim. But set it in the 40s to get this gorgeous silver sides. Oh god, yeah. With a decent Detroit in the back. Yeah, I'm not going to say good today. Oh, this game is awesome. First time you've seen it. This game is awesome. I'm guessing you've seen Fernbus. Okay, now you just stop there then. And OMSI. Oh, this is completely... Oh, it's Fernbus vehicles, obviously. Same company. But you've actually got a an economy system in this. So you've got to hire drivers, repair your coaches, and there are set routes you've got to do or can do. And you've got to drive the route before you can give it to one of your drivers. But the roads that you get to drive on are just stunning compared to Fernbus. Is that an airport? Yes, we're doing our pickup from. They should make the buy button on Steam bigger, as I just bought Train Sim. They need to make it smaller, so you don't end up buying Train Sim. Train Sim's another slippery slope. It's really well, once you can get past the initial the bit where you've got to do, the only thing I don't agree with in the game is you've got to buy a flat. Bizarre. Once you get past that and can then start doing your own routes, it's fantastic. Right, let's come back to our stop at the airport, which the coach park is actually like this. You come out of departures here, and I came out of a door at the end, actually. I think it was. The door was on the end of the buildings, whether they've changed it since I was here. That was the first year. Second year, I just hired a car. Yeah, if the apartment had a purpose, you haven't got to go there. It's because some of your employees want accommodation, apparently. Well, then don't employ an employee. No, I bought it, never been back to it. And again, this was used as a test bed by TML. They hadn't planned on releasing it, but when they had a delay on the bus, they released it. This is located in Fuerteventura, in the Canary Islands, which is awesome because it's a place I've been to and driven around. And some of the roads. There's a video coming up on YouTube Actually, go back on the Twitch and watch it, where I drove the longest coach in the game, the VDL 148, up the twistiest road in the game, and ended up having 183 crashes. Yeah, because these guys were counting. Actually, we'll look at the map now, so I can see where the route is we're going. Right, so here's the route. So we are currently here, so at the airport. Looks like we've got to go down through Caleta de Fus, down to Gran Tarajal, down to Costa Calma, and then back up again. So yes, avoiding, thankfully, this road, the twisty road to Betancuria, which is a flipping nightmare. It's not bad, actually. It goes all the way down the bottom. So it's actually, yeah, the island of Fuerteventura. So we've just done, the base is here. We've just driven up to Coraleco, bit the passengers up, back down to here. We've got to go all the way down there to the bottom, turn around, come all the way back again to the top to finish this one route, which is probably about 2 hours driving. But there's so many routes and so many stops and stuff that you've got to do, hotel pickups and various things you've got to uncover to be able to then access them. Obviously, vehicle-wise is the same stuff as you get in Fernbus. It's a real worthwhile purchase. No, you don't get in this, that you get in Fernbus obviously is the announcements, because you're your own coach company. Yeah, lucky you don't raise the suspension. I would twat the roof. Well, and they're constantly changing the way the vehicles act and sound. So I'm sure this has got, the acceleration's got slower on this now from the last time I drove it. Well, again, it's MAN, isn't it? That's who they've got the main licensing for. MAN seem to give licenses for their vehicles out to everybody that wants to put them in a game. So it's probably a good thing why we're not going on that twisty road again, because that wouldn't end well for this. Free appetite. Well, it is. That's why they're doing it. Which is, I'm surprised why other companies aren't so keen on using their vehicles. You know, when well, Mercedes wouldn't grant TML the license to use the Sprinter, so they've had to call it the W906 because they couldn't get the license for it from Mercedes. You'd think it's great advertising. Not that, you know, driving one in this would make you go out and buy a Sprinter, but it's not hurting the brand, is it? Hi, Undertaker. MAN and Neoplan have their logos on the Fernbus and Tourist Bus loading screens. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not against the MAN products. I like the standard coach, actually. And it'd be great if we get some more MAN products as well, which I've got a feeling we will do. And when we do, I'll obviously bring you those, and then feature them in my new Fernbus series, shameless plug, where I'm going through every range of vehicles available in the game and reviewing them. Yeah, exactly. They probably wanted an absolute fortune from TML for using their brand, and they probably can't see that, you know, there's a big market. A lot of people are gamers. A lot of people are sim gamers now. Oh, that might have been a lamppost. Again, this road down here is stunning to drive in real life. I think that on the left is where I got my hire car from the second year. I've told this story before. That first year I got coach transfer, and then hired a car for 3 days local to my hotel, which was fine. Second year I thought, well, I'll just hire a car from the airport, and it was a hire company that wasn't actually located at the airport but near the airport. So got a transfer to the company, landed at 6 o'clock at night, I think it was, or 7 o'clock at night. There might have been later than that. By the time we got through, anyway, got the hire car, did all the paperwork, left in the hire car, it was dark. So I had to drive up the island, a place I'd only driven on once the year before, and find my way to the hotel at night. It was an interesting drive. They license ETS2 trucks, but won't license the Comfort Class W906 or the... Yeah, exactly. Because the ETS2 trucks are an exact representation. And Jay, thanks very much for the follow. See, I was going to do some Fernbus as well, but because of my series ongoing, the narrow roads are awesome, which is why the best vehicle, apart from the W906 now, which is fantastic, the little VDL 106, I claim that is the only coach you need for tourist bus, because you never fill it. Out of asking what are the temperatures like in Fuerteventura, I'm tempted to go. I went in June both years, and it was just touching the 30s. It was hot, but didn't feel hot. But it's a stunning island. Certainly, I stayed up in Coroleco both times as well. Parking brake off, probably helpful. You have to go and check the tickets. No, not on this journey. Now, there are trips where they just get on and off, basically. So you don't have to. But on the shuttle services, so you get shuttles where you do. And you notice that they actually get on and off the coach as well. They don't do that in Fernbus yet. So you actually see them walk on and walk off. But yeah, in shuttle services you do have to check, because sometimes they'll be wanting to get on with a different company. So yeah, a lot of stuff in that they put into this has and will end up in Fernbus and the bus as well. You stayed in Colette de Fous in September at 42 degrees. Yeah, that's why I went in June. You've got a couple of VDLs at work. Mechanically, they're just another pain in the backside. But they look good. Yeah, some of these mountain roads in this game. So, and the fact you've got to repair the coaches, which you have to if you've got the football DLC for Fernbus, but you don't in the standard game. Where's this? Fuerteventura, the Canary Islands. So you've got to hire drivers. If drivers call in sick, because I happen then, they've got a route already planned for them, which you have to do. You have to then pick another driver to go on the route. You also have to tell them what coach to use, and you've got to buy the coaches. The brilliant thing with this, that we don't get in Fernbus, is that when you first start out, you can buy second-hand coaches, and they get delivered to the dock. And you pick them up, and some of them you can see where they've taken off the Flixbus stickers off the coach. That's awesome detail. Is there Lanzarote? No. I think you can see it, as you can in real life, when you get up to Coroleco. But it is just the island of Fuerteventura. The whole island. So yes, there's certain things in this that hopefully we do end up getting in Fernbus, because they'll be fantastic. But yeah, some of these roads and some of these views. So Morro de Jabali straight on, and Antigua that way. At night, it's fantastic. Sunrise and sunset are just awesome. It's coming, Dylan. It's just a case of when it's coming. Steve, why did you put Fuerteventura in the title? How are people supposed to know you're in Fuerteventura? Oh, wait. The starting from scratch aspect does appeal to me rather than just hop in and drive. Yeah, you're dropped off, which is one other odd thing I find. You start at the airport. The game starts with a plane landing at the airport. So you've just come in to take over this new coach company. But outside the airport is a 4x4 that you then drive to the company, which is a bit strange. And then you have to buy a coach, and then you start doing your routes. And you have to buy a flat, which is odd as well. But you can also do vehicle breakdowns. So you've got another vehicle. You've actually got two vehicles you've got back at the depot. You've got one that's a mechanic service vehicle. So you'll get on your mobile phone pop up that a coach has broken down, and you can choose to accept it. You then drive to wherever it is in the island, and it's off-road normally, and you have to go round the coach trying to identify what's wrong with it, and then you get paid money for it. So that's a cool little twist as well. So there are lots of little things in this that it's not just about driving. There's crates with money hidden in them that you obviously need to keep the company going and to buy new vehicles, etc. You've got to go and find those. You've got to obviously buy more coaches. The more coaches you get, the more upkeep there is, the more drivers you hire, the more routes you've got to do. But you can't give a route to another driver until you've driven it yourself. So that's quite cool. Yeah, hi Charlie. Hi Roxy. So yes, if you've got Fernbus, and you want a variety of roads to drive on, this is amazing. I've only put this fortnightly on my YouTube now because basically we're running out of things to do, because I've been following this from the very beginning, and I haven't done all the crate making. I don't do any of the mechanics jobs. I've done one, I think. Hi Sim Hub. But every time I play it, I absolutely love it, especially doing these large trips, because it's a couple of hours. The AI is very intermittent. Sometimes you'll get them, sometimes you won't. That's my only criticism with it. Sometimes you go around a town and there won't be any. But the way it looks, as with Fernbus, is just stunning. Isn't there a buggy outside your office you can find parts for? Yes, I've never done that. So you can actually build a buggy. So yeah, there are lots of little things that TML have put in this game. Again, they were using it as a test bed. They didn't actually plan on releasing it until the bus got delayed. And I think it's been pretty successful for them. The awesome thing as well is if you own Fernbus and you own any of the DLCs for Fernbus, and then you buy Tourist Bus, all your DLCs will work. You don't need to buy them again. And that's really highly commendable of TML for doing that, because they could have quite easily have charged again, which is one of the reasons why I can't wait to go out to Germany and meet them. And obviously the same as in Fernbus, you can use your own skins for the coaches. And yeah, passengers get on and off the coaches, which they don't do in Fernbus. This is really cool. and they speak to you. That's what some of them do. And obviously you can still get up and, you know, wander around in the same way as you can. Looking rather swanky in my uniform. Obviously, if you've not seen the Skyliner before, we've got an upstairs. Which this would be the place you want to be sat, isn't it? Is up here. It's amazing where we are with TML. I remember the initial frustrations with Fernbus. Oh, Fernbus is getting better and better. But yeah, this thing is just awesome. Obviously, the rear stairs. Anyway, we should be driving. And say the variety of roads, certainly that twisty road up to Betancuria is like, oh my god. Yeah, 183 crashes when we went up through there in the longest coach in the game so far. So being a trip, we get to an endpoint, which is why you can still see the two coloured lines on the map. We get to an endpoint and have to turn around and come back again. So we've got to come back here on the return leg. So we get to an end, turn around and come all the way back. So some of the trips that you do are brilliant because they're so long. It was in stitches doing that journey, especially when it kept resetting you the wrong way round. Oh, that was frustrating. All I want in Fernbus and Taurus Bus is an Irizar. Well, I can say there are some new things coming, and they are awesome. That's all I can say. And I will show you when I'm able to show you. But yeah, the W906 is fantastic. The Scania Touring in this and in Fernbus is my favourite vehicles because the engine noises are fantastic. They look flipping awesome. And I love the fact you get one heck of a pause in the gear change, which you sort of get here. You watch the revs drop as it changes gear, but in the Scania it's done so well. I think that's the most detailed vehicle they've had so far. This was the first, I think, and it is a bit big for Fuerteventura. Well, again, they've got the licensing for Scania, so you never know what's going to come. Right, stop here in the middle of nowhere. I can't wait till people get on and off in Fernbus. There we go, so all on. Yes, the new bus in the bus is Scania as well. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Mary Lou. Yeah, driving these roads, if you're, you want something different from the standard driving roads in Fernbus. This isn't motorways. There's one section of motorway right down the bottom of the island. So it is a bit lacking in AI sometimes. I don't know if it's just me or anybody else notices that. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Well, yeah, well, Fernbus is a true sort of recreation, isn't it? Because it is just motorway driving, you know, taking passengers from one city to another city by coach. You're going to take the fastest route. Thankfully, I don't rate the passenger comfort in this because they are being chucked around. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes there's nothing, so like everyone's on lockdown and staying at home. I think that's what it could be, you know. People are doing as they're told. Stay at home. Coming down to Taralejo. I wonder if we... Did anybody spot? Are we going down the Esquinzo Road? Oh, I didn't check the map, did I? I hope not. Not in this. Because that's worth watching if you haven't seen the game before. Yeah, it took us along the south of the map. I'm not going to look at the map again, because that'll just ruin it if we aren't. That's one road I want to drive down if I go back next year. Alright, down to here. I could just drive down there anyway. Has anybody watched the clip from... oh, I should put it on the Discord. Who's the guy? Matt Lucas? The guy that was in Little Britain? He did a brilliant takeoff of that. Yeah, stay at home, but remember, don't stay at home. Go to work. Don't go to work. Leave the house whenever you want, but stay in. That is an awesome clip. We'll have to find that and put it on... on the Discord. Don't forget, if you're new to the streams, I am currently streaming twice a day until I do end up going back to work, which I don't know yet whether I'll be back to work on the 1st of June or not. And tonight is some golf. I know, a little bit different. Tomorrow then we will have, I don't know what it is tomorrow. Let me pause my tracker and have a look on the board. Oh, the new OMSI map is released tomorrow. Oh, there you go. If you haven't got Track IR, which I have, it does a similar thing to Fernbus. So the view will change slightly based on your steering. Bad Hugglesdorf, exactly. So I actually like the standard way it changes the view. So yes, so tomorrow afternoon is new OMSI map. How do I like Track IR? I wouldn't be without it. It's just a complete game changer for this, for Fernbus, for OMSI, for Train Sim, for ETS2. I couldn't drive without it now. Took a little bit of getting used to, certainly for me that has to read chat whilst driving, which is on a separate screen. You have to get used to reading stuff without moving your head. But yeah, to be able just to look around freely is brilliant. So yeah, what was I saying? So tomorrow is new map in OMSI. Tomorrow lunchtime. Tomorrow night then is Flight. We've got some X-Plane multiplayer. Friday afternoon then will be something really different. Saints Row the Third, an old console game, remastered to make it look better. So they did that on Friday afternoon, because that's not quite released yet, I don't think. And then Friday night is our normal trucking stream. So back in America this week for some multiplayer American trucking. Saturday will then be... I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. Don't know, we'll have to see Saturday. I might do some house flipper or some of the things that I didn't get a chance to do this week. And Sunday afternoon will be flight. Matt Lucas is in the Discord. Is he now? Wow, we're honoured. Right, into La Lajita. So I'm going to stream Sunday night as well this week. Have you ever tried 5M? No. It's something that I had the opportunity to be in a group a couple of years ago. One of the guys that's on our streams regularly, Gazariah, is part of iGrade, and I was in iGrade for a very short period of time, but it didn't really appeal to me. Oh yeah, Monday's flight, not Sunday. Sunday's train sim. Yeah, I'm all confused. I've lost completely track of what day it is currently. Yeah, good luck, Trent. So yeah, Sunday's train sim, that's right. Monday's flight. Yeah, because we're doing about a 7-hour stream on Monday. Well, I am. Right, so right turn. Right, I'm looking for AI. There isn't any. It's really bizarre. Sometimes it's completely full. Oh, that might have been a sign. That's why my trusty mod is here. Oh, if anybody's contemplating joining us for any of the trucking streams, Sam, can you do an exclamation mark Susan for me? Then highly advise you watching the clip Sam's about to post, and you'll see what you're going to let yourself in for, and the reason why the trucking streams never make it to YouTube. Right, we are heading towards the south of the island now then, so we're going to be going down that road, the twisty road to Esquinzo. I think it's going to happen, isn't it? There we go, Lawa's done it. Which also works in Discord as well. Yes, Susan is the reason they never make it to YouTube. That's still, without doubt, one of the funniest streams I've ever done. And that was 3 years ago, nearly. Well, Gaz is mainly the reason why a lot of these things never get to YouTube, which is why that one certainly wouldn't get to YouTube. Or we might not be going down to the twisty road, because we're going to Costa Calma, aren't we? Then we turn around and come back again. So this is pretty much the only section of motorway on the island. Right, into Costa Calma. So this is our turnaround point. Brake, 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 brake. I did notice when I watched that this morning that even Blinky wasn't a regular in voice in the streams then. He was in chat. How's life? Pretty crap at the moment. But coping. Right turn. Long time no here, Jungle. Right, so this is our turnaround point down here at Costa Calma. Brake, 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 brake. I won't go into detail on a stream, but just to say it's been a very bad 5 days. Very. Our coach is definitely getting dirty. I think they'd employ a coach washer type person at the garage to be able to put it right, wouldn't you? Right, so we've reached the halfway point now. And then we got to turn around and go back again. I reckon Steve secretly runs a sign manufacturing business on Fuerteventura. That's why he takes them out all the time. That's a good business idea, isn't it? Ah, I like your thinking. Pineapple's a coach. I wouldn't trust him. You imagine trusting Pino with a coach. Right, so we've got to turn around and then go back again. Keep pushing through, always light in the tunnel, just got to stick around and see it. Well, yeah, streaming the last 5 days has kept me going. Is he still banned? No, he's unbanned now. He just... I think we'll see less and less of him, as I said the other day. I hope things are good with you, Jungle. I'd be completely lost without it. Especially at the moment. I haven't worked for how long this has been now? 6 weeks, 7 weeks? White Fang, thank you very much. 6 months, that's nearly half a year. Thank you, White Fang. At tier 2 as well, blimey. That's awesome. I don't know why I'm opening a luggage compartment. I didn't need to open a luggage compartment. I'll close that. Struggling with sleep. That's not good. Right, so we reached the bottom of the island. And now we've got to make our way back up again now. So I say generally a couple of hours, these long routes are. That's a stop sign. Well, so far the size of this thing hasn't really hindered the progress. We haven't been around that many small roads. Girlfriend of tonsillitis, I've been up every night looking after her for the past 5 days. Oh, you sort of got into the where you get to a point where you can't sleep. Was it overtired? They used to call it. Right, back onto the motorway. And back northwards. So yes, not quite down the twisty road to Betancuria. Yeah, day by day I'm still struggling. Every day is different. It's the first thing in the morning and last thing at night is the been a tough bit for me. During the day I'm, you know, from when I start coming on here it's quite busy to when I come off again in the evening. Oh my god, that's a bend. My cornering's atrocious and I've been in the car with you in real life. You're not that bad. Exactly. See? I'm not. Captain Slow in real life. Well, apart from that road back from where the hell it was, we were down in Wales. Yeah, if I'm alone too much, I think too much. Which is why I'm streaming twice a day. Did I pay Jungle to say that? No. I haven't seen Jungle for 2 years. I haven't heard from him for 18 months. Which is a fault on both of our parts. Oh, hang on, I've done a thing there. Okay, I need to be on that side of the road. Right, U-turn. Did I pay for that chippy? Yeah, I think I paid for the chippy. And the beer. That's what it is then. Steve buys a pie and chips and you're all nice to him. That's all it takes. People waiting to get on are thinking, what the hell's going on here? Right, now I can stop. But after all that, yeah, no one's getting on now. Oh, yes there is, one person. White Fang. Thanks very much for the host. Yeah, Gaz and everyone kind of dropped me as a friend, so I just stopped bothering anyone. Yeah, I got well and truly kicked by a certain someone. Gaz is the only one that stayed around. Right. 3-point turn done. Northwards. Bizarre that we had rain. I suppose we jumped forward 5 days, didn't we? We had rain at the beginning of the stream, and now we get the sort of weather that you would want in Fuerteventura. Sun. That's a hill. It's bizarre how we're getting no AI. A ship out in the bay. So obviously there's docks scattered around the island as well. Did I come up this road? Didn't look that steep on the way up, surely. Right. Yeah, indeed. I was a bit gutted about the way that I was just kicked. But you know, life goes on. You lose some friends, you gain others. That's the thing. And I've gained some awesome ones on here now. Brake. Right, into Taralejo. Right, make sure I follow the line this time. I don't want to be doing any 3-point turns. Left. Oh, that's a bit quick. You now have the weirdos. Oh god, yeah. Oh, there are a few of those. Oh, more victims. Welcome on board, victims. You gained one annoying little Geordie. Come on, people. I've got no idea whether we're ahead or behind time or anything. Just get on board. We're not all like chunks. No, indeed. Looking forward to meeting a few of you in October. See how weird you all really are. I only met Jungle once, never been back to Wales since. Scary. Oh, that was a roundabout. Speaking of the Geordie, is he here? No, he's probably off doing something with Omzi. Or he's being dragged out for a walk because he can't be trusted at home. Well, it was, in all fairness, it was beautiful. Sitting in a hot tub overlooking a car park in West Wales in, what month was it? March? In freezing cold rain. You can't forget stuff like that. Yes, Jungle's a Welshie. That hot tub was really cool. Yes, there were photos on the internet somewhere of me sat in a hot tub. They do exist. Without Gaz, I remember. Was Gaz in the... 4 of us or 5 of us? I don't know if Gaz was actually in the hot tub with us. I don't think he was. Glad you worked all the way through the lockdown, but feel I've worked too much. I'm sort of looking forward to getting back to work and back to routine. But I won't be sad if work tell me I'm not back till July, in all honesty. I said I'm hoping to hear in the next week. Well, I will hear in the next week. They either want me to start on the 1st of June or it'll be July. So I've sort of got used to a routine now. So I'll be glad to get back to some sort of normality, but also I won't. Will they be released at 100,000 subs? Thankfully, you got a long way to go then. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back, having something to do Monday to Friday. Will we OMSI Monday and anger management Tuesday? Well, we can't OMSI Monday this week, can we? I don't know what'll happen with streams when I go back to work. If I'm working from home, I have said that I will still stream every evening. I will miss them. When I get back to work routine, I don't know. I did plan on just doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday flight, Friday trucking, Saturday something, and Sunday flight. But we'll sort something. I'm a buyer now for a construction company. So consequently not working. Because not a great deal of construction going on. Not the industry we're in anyway. And a ballet dancer, yeah. That's a part-time profession because, you know, ballet season doesn't run all year. And no one's going to watch the ballet at the moment, so... what's that mean? What, being a buyer? Break. Basically, it's my job to buy supplies needed for the construction sites, negotiate deals with suppliers, source new products, make sure deliveries are arriving on time. Exactly. Because you wouldn't be prancing around on stage in a leotard in the winter. Because, you know, things get smaller in the winter, and that's not good. So if you're going to be in a leotard, you know, you want to be want to have it being as warm as possible. Why did Nightbot just time out White Fang? What's gone on there? Oh, it's a brilliant job. Yeah, White Fang, I don't know why you got timed out then by Nightbot. Yeah, I've only been doing it since December. So I was there 4 months and then I've had 3 months off. Oh, parking brake might be on. Too many emojis. Ah, it could be. Over emojiing. Yes, I'm on furlough. So I'm not getting my full salary, but yeah, I'm getting paid. Got paid today, in fact. So I'm getting paid to stream. So that's why I said I wouldn't be that concerned if I didn't go back till July. I'd be quite happy. We'll just stream every day again. Or twice a day. Okay, right turn up here, so following the signs for the airport. Did it actually time out? Oh, it timed him out for 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Over cheering. Yeah, it didn't. Nightbot doesn't like you being happy, White Fang. That's what it is. Hey, Forza. And thank you for the host. Yeah, Nightbot's going, no. You've cheered too much. You can't have you being that happy watching the stream. We're going to stop that now. That's silly. So yes, tonight back with a bit of a calmer stream. Well, this is fairly relaxing. Golf. Something we've only started doing as a group for the last, 4 or 5 days. And we're going to have a weekly event to see who can gather the best score, which is currently on today. So we're going to stream a couple of rounds tonight with 4 of us and see how that goes. Yeah, you can just cheer one bit. I'll have a look at the Nightbot settings after the stream. White Fang. Golf divot simulator. Oh, I had a few divots during my round this morning. Holy moly. That was a sign. Innuendo simulator. Yeah, I've actually put the stream from the other day. That's going up on YouTube as well, so that's going to be interesting. Sticks and balls. Well, it's not as bad as the flight stream the weekend, though. I reckon someone beginning with La and ending in with Wood will win. Really? Yeah, more business for the slime company. Yeah, I'm not going to look at the scores until the stream tonight and see how everyone's doing. It doesn't end, though, until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. My driving reminds you of being on National Express coach. Yeah, but not such sunny weather. Oh, he got some AI back now. Look, it suddenly appeared. Oh, and typically we get a flipping Mondeo driver holding up the proceedings. First ever timeout for me, it wasn't any stream. That's bizarre. I don't know why it's done that. Don't blame you for any innuendos. I say nothing. Okay. Yeah, I do. That's why I said it. He's just not going anywhere. Right, there's nothing coming. Oh, there is something coming. Okay, evasive. Oh, you sod. I think I was too close to him, so he wouldn't move. Beep at him. I think that works. Oh, that's a bend. That's definitely a... Ah! Bend. I'm trying to work out where I am on the island now. I was expecting to see C over there. Do we still play Farm Sim? No, we tried a server a couple of months ago. But after a week, people lose interest as normal. Last time it was any good as the year Gaz wasn't working. He was on it like 18 hours a day. So are you bad at driving, or is this bus bad? No, it's me. The bus is awesome, it's me. Brake, 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 brake. Right, coming into Caleta de Fus. So making our way back towards the airport. You've been playing Train Sim World recently. It keeps really? I've never had any issues with Train Sim World. I do want to try and stream that soon because Roxy hasn't bought it yet. And after he's getting frustrated with Train Sim, I think he needs to see how good Train Sim World is. No, I'm going to stream it. I'm going to find when I can put it in because you need to see it. You know, you could go back and watch an old stream, but that which won't be the same. No, it is good. It's not as good as Train Sim, but it is good. Have I got the spreadsheet open? It says someone's on it. It could be me. On my laptop down. Yes, it is me on my laptop downstairs. We've got to go left. Okay, no, you're going to park there, are you? That's going to end well for you, isn't it? Oh, obviously did. Brake. I need games with hundreds of DLCs. Yeah, I've got those already. I worked out there's 3 DLCs I haven't got for OMSI. I'm not happy. We'll see. I'll organise when I can stream it. Because I haven't actually done a Train Sim World stream in a long time, so I don't even know what a good route would be to do now. Maybe a break for doing Train Sim. I need to zoom out a bit. Nah, it's fine. It's because of my track IR as we sit in close. Oh. Ah, see, good thing you waited there, wasn't it? Otherwise you'd have been squished. See, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's flight stream. Considering we don't know yet. No, you just pull out on me then. Where we are going. And then, so Friday's trucking. Saturday, I've completely forgotten what I was going to do. Sunday's Train Sim, or Train Sim World now. Monday's flight. Isn't that Grand Theft Auto? Why are you stopping there in your Tuareg? You're going to crash into me now, aren't you? Nearly. The Class 31 hauling DMU on Tees Valley is fun. Virtually impossible to keep time. Is tomorrow's flight Noz's? Yes. And he hasn't posted yet where it's going to be. He'll post that tonight. So we don't know yet where we're flying tomorrow. Right, so we are approaching the airport now. With AI... Oh, God. Stopped. Why is he stopped there? Yeah. Oh, no, he's starting again. Okay, AI is just suddenly starting to appear around the map. Now, this road, in real life, I think is actually in line with the runway, from memory. Because I remember coming down it, and a plane landing over the top of my head scared the absolute hell out of me. they've heard about my driving. Yeah, probably. Will come out to see. It is really bizarre that, you know, for the first, what, hour and 20 minutes of this, no AI, and now full-on AI, boyish. Alright, so back into the aeroporto. I was thinking how that many crashes. Well, it's because we didn't got that twisty road, did we? That's what did it. Well, better for the passengers. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have been in this lane yet. Oh well. They've been having a siesta. Oh, of course, yeah. 1:30. Yeah, they go off for sleep for a couple of hours, didn't they? Don't know if I could do that. They work in the morning, didn't they? They go home for like 3 hours, whatever it is, for lunchtime, and have a sleep, and then go back to work again in the afternoon, and then work on into the evening. I either wouldn't be able to sleep in the afternoon, or I wouldn't want to go back to work. So back to the bus station. There's a stops around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, lots of victims. Come on then, get on. Right, I think we've got one, maybe 2 stops to go now. Would you have this for a living in real life? I was not far off being to test standards in coaches and trucks many years ago. If it wasn't for the unsociable hours, yeah, I quite like finishing at 5 o'clock now and not working weekends. I've sort of got used to that. Don't think I could do evenings and weekends and stuff. Right, so follow the marker then, so it's taking us back up to Coral Echo. How are we doing on fuel? We're okay. Yeah, we should have enough. Good thing is the passengers don't complain in this like they do in Fernbus. The Sims 4 pack has been released soon, 35 quid. So I used to really like The Sims. I haven't played it in ages. Problem is I like designing the houses and stuff, but then after like a couple of days in game time, you end up getting a relationship and end up getting really annoyed with that person and bricking them up in the building in the back garden until they die. And then I stopped playing. I've never played The Sims for long enough so that my character, if they start as an adult, actually dies. Yeah, again, it's the whole I like designing a house thing. That's really cool. If The Sims was multiplayer, so not much different to real life, yeah. Well, apart from the fact that they're buried under the patio, but you know. But it is. I don't know why they haven't done a multiplayer of The Sims. There is a Sims 4 multiplayer mod. What? Where you could go into someone else's house? Because that's what you'd want. You'd want a Sims game where you can have, you know, 3 or 4 of you living in one house, and you're all controlling your own character. Patio, walls. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that might have been a corner. Alright, another stop up here. For the Sims 4 multiplayer mod, you can play The Sims 4 real time on the network and live together with other players in the same household.
Hi there. Yay.
Hello. Hi. Hiya. Can you sleep with each other? Are we going to start finding bodies in House Flipper? Oh, that's a noise. Oh yeah, don't drive off with the luggage compartment open. It's probably frowned upon. It's normal Sims, I'm pretty sure you can woohoo. That's quite amusing, that, isn't it? And then 9 months, or however many months later, you get the really annoying bit of The Sims where you can't just lock the baby in a room. Handbrake. Oh god, pineapples here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played it on... Have I got it on PC? Looking at my Steam list, I think I've got it on... Oh no, because it's... You've got to get it through the EA Play Store, haven't you? So I probably have got it on PC. Yeah, going out whilst tired, not a good idea. It's Origin, is it? Okay. Yeah, so I must have it on PC. Uh-oh, that's a speed camera. Oh! You apparently had a shower at 5 AM. Hey, what do you mean you apparently had a shower at 5 AM? You either did have a shower at 5 AM or you didn't. You had a shower, then fell... Why did you get up? Did you wet the bed? Did you have to have a shower, change all your bed sheets, and then go back to bed? You didn't go to bed till gone 1. Why would you... Okay. Well, there's an answer there. See, don't drink before you go to bed. Ow. You didn't wet the bed. Ah, you sure little pineapple didn't pop up to say hello then? I thought it was time to get up as it was light. So you got up, you had a shower, and then realised it was 5 AM and then went back to bed. That was quite precious. I went to bed once, was horrible. Felt like my bowels had betrayed me. Yeah, why are you doing this to me, body? You didn't check the time. You just got up. Well, fair play. You got the first thing you do when you get up is have a shower. That's generally what I do. But I always look at the clock first. Well, at least I haven't got to have a shower during the day now. Well, your mum must have been thinking, what the hell's he doing? Why is he in the shower? First thing you do, wake up to check. That's pretty much me, actually. I grab my phone, check my emails, and then check Discord before I get out of bed. I had a shower at about 11 o'clock after breakfast. So you've had 2 showers in 6 hours. Blimey. Never in my life has I done it before, but at the age of 22 it was time, I guess. It was probably alcohol induced, I should imagine, somewhere along the line. He's a teenager. Teenagers don't smell nice for very long. You're a good boy. No, you're not. The amount of alcohol between us that we consumed in that weekend in Wales, blimey. Oh, we've got to see a picture of that, Pina. You can obviously put something in front of your face because no one needs to see that. Anyway, so, right, we're heading towards our final stop by the looks of things. Making our way up to Coroleco. That's some sand. That's the wrong side of the road. And that's me slightly speeding. And I've been caught speeding. Okay, slow. How many crashes today? 6. Especially as it's a Skyliner, I thought it'd be quite horrendous, actually. Because I've been quite speedy. Did I win? I actually won a race last night in Wreckfest, which is why I posted it in the race room. It was brilliant. Some of those new tracks are awesome. I think everybody else was rubbish. Jaffa was off his game last night. He wasn't to his normal standard. Gaz was quiet. Oh, I did get it deleted. It took me like 4 attempts to get it to stay there. Whoa, that's a corner. Right, so here's our final stop then. Yeah, Larwood and Jaffa seemed to be having a bit of an off night last night. Parked in a tree. So across the road from where we started. Hi there, KK. Both been drinking. No, I don't think either of them do, actually. Why are my dog lights on? Fog lights. They're not fog lights, they're daytime running lights. Unless I've turned them on, they might be fog lights. They might have been foggy. All stops have been approached. No passenger has been left at a stop. Right then, let's make our way back to the garage. Route has been completed. He's not walking the dog. No. We'll have to go and get a dog, and that's just, you know, too much effort. EXP Electronics. Minimum 40% off. So we'll put the price up and then take 40% off. I could walk psycho. I don't think he'd be impressed with that. Put him on a little leash. No, you're okay. You've been practicing OMSI driving. Oh, God. Well, if we do OMSI early Tuesday morning, you won't be there for it, so you won't get to see how bad your driving is. About 9 AM, I reckon. So in other words, you killed it, is what we're saying. Is it like beeping at you? You were doing something that the coach didn't like, the bus didn't like. Exactly, we do already know how bad his driving is. He claims he's a brilliant driver, yet the only time he actually drives well is when he's on the stream in the bus company and has to. Well, I can't talk. I'm not speeding currently, but ow. That's 7. Well, that's not bad then, is it? Well, you don't really ground out. The only incidents I've had in this is when the things hit the ground, which is either poor design of the road or poor design of the coach. Technically, it's not me. Technically. Well, that's why I thought I'd bring this for the challenge. Thinking that if it took me up that Fuerteventura road or even down the Esquinzo road, that would have certainly got interesting. But it actually goes to show that although I don't think this is the right vehicle for Fuerteventura, it does go okay. It's going to need fuel. Is there a route section down both those roads? There probably is. There's the one that we did last time. It takes you up and down. Hang on, no, didn't the last one? Didn't that one we did take us down the twisty road as well? I think it might have done. I can't remember. No, it didn't, because we come to the end, Fuerteventura, came over the next lot, then turned right, and it was down there. No, there might be one that takes you over both. Are the dips and crests really that severe in Fuerteventura? It's a bit exaggerated in this, but it's very hilly. It's brilliant to drive in a car. Yeah, it was a joy, yeah. And say that road up to Fuerteventura is flipping awesome. Both years I went, I think the second year, because I had to hire a car for the whole week, I think went up there about 4 times. I was just out all day, just exploring the island. Back in time before the sun was too far over the yard arm, obviously, because it was all inclusive. but was going out about 10 a.m. after breakfast, and then getting back about 4, 5. It's not really all day, and having something to eat, and then hitting the bar. It was brilliant. I've got some photos actually on my PC. I've posted some before, I think, showing you that the actual roads that I was driving on. Yeah, I love all-inclusive. Some people don't like it because, you know, generally all-inclusive, you know, the food quality isn't fantastic because you've got to do it en masse. You know, drinks quality isn't fantastic. But I just think, well, once you pay for the holiday and you're there, in theory, you haven't got to put your hand in your pocket. The bar's open at 11. You have breakfast before that. You can snack all day. And the bar's open in the evening. Just gone slightly blue. Was gone slightly blue. You haven't done your hair today. Where am I going? This one, isn't it? Yeah. I thought you were doing it tomorrow. Oh. You have to Snapchat a picture then, Pina. Oh, you've done it. Okay. I'll look in a bit. Right, so approaching the base again. I'm guessing you don't plan on leaving the house anytime soon then. Yeah, see you, Peanut. He's not going to go out with blue hair, surely. Oh god, he's probably wearing a chav suit, isn't he? He's probably matching his bloody blue Adidas. Right, so there's the airport. And heading back to the garage. That was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought there'd be a lot of crashes in that. It was actually a really enjoyable route around the island. And relatively event-free. Aren't stagecoach buses orange and blue? If he's already ginger. So he's a stagecoach bus now. He'd probably have the word solo shaved in the back of his head. Or tattooed. I'll be the first. He'll turn 18, get a tattoo, and it'll be solo. Oops, that was a pillar. No, I don't want to put it in the garage. Does Sam need to ban me for saying the S word? Well, there we go. And we made it. Back. So yes, you've got this thing here that you can find parts for and repair. Like the beach buggy type thing. So there's parts of that strewn around the island that you can find parts for. This is the vehicle you get when you arrive. So the one you can drive around, and then you've got the breakdown vehicle, which is one you go out and repair things with. So yeah, I never even thought about doing the whole buggy thing. I wonder if it's listed where the bits are, because that could be quite interesting, going off and finding the bits and doing the buggy. But there we go. Another journey in now a slightly dirty coach. Done. So if you're watching live, be back in 3 hours time with some golf. So a slightly more chilled out stream. It's on Steam. Oh, okay. And then back tomorrow with Flight and possibly some House Flipper maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So there we go. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, all the things. This is Tourist Bus going out every other Saturday on the channel, and plenty of other stuff as well. So to you lot then, White Fang, thanks for cheering some bits earlier on and then getting timed out, and for subscribing, and for you lot for watching. Thank you very much. Been a pleasure as always chatting to you. I'll be back in 3 hours time for some golf. Until then, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.